my name is Edwin Molina. I started looking at the Hyrox because I was doing a lot of running last year. And running is just running. You don't really get any, I want to say you don't really get any muscle. If anything, you lose a lot of muscle from running. So I like to lift weights, and I was already like a heavy set guy most of my life. So once I got into running, I noticed that I started getting like flabby, and I still couldn't get rid of the love handle. So I'm like, man, let me look at something that I could do that involves some weightlifting. And I follow a lot of influencers on Instagram, so I saw that a lot of them were starting to do this Hyrox thing, but I think it was bigger in the UK. So I started doing some research, and I saw that it was coming. I got the tickets last year, probably like half a year ago. So I saw it was coming this year, and I'm like, you know what, let me attempt that. It looked intense at the time, and it still is, like it still looks intense. But I did train for it, and I have been doing pretty good. I've been pretty consistent with everything, so I've been doing a lot of training, a lot of supplements, definitely staying away from this guy right here. But yeah, I was like, let me do something that involves some weightlifting and not just running. And this is like a running weightlifting competition, you could say, like hybrid training, really. I've dedicated the whole year to it. And I know it's only been like 3 months, but it's definitely been like every week, 5 days a week. Eating has been better. Eating is not like the best just because, you know, I'm Mexican, so my mom makes a lot of good food. But sometimes that's probably like once or twice a week that I'll have like one meal that's not aligned with, like, you know, the the nutrition that I'm supposed to be eating. But I've lost some weight doing it. Before I started training, I think I was at like 220. And then right now, the lowest I went down to was like 199. But right now, I think I'm at like 205. I know it looks like a lot, but everything has a purpose. To start in the morning, I'll always do creatine, and this is just kind of like for water retention in the muscles. It helps recovery. I think there's some studies that even show for like brain health, it helps. So I've been taking 1 scoop of creatine in the morning, and I usually do that with an electrolyte solution. So I was big on BPN from Nick Bear. I really love his stuff. But I kind of went hard one time because he had like I think it was like a Black Friday sale, and I bought a bunch of these. This is when I was running a lot because I was going through like the electrolytes so much. So in the mornings, I'll do a little bit of salt, which is, for me, it's the electrolytes. So I'll do electrolytes and creatine, and I'll do a squirt now of the vitamin D spray. And this is just regular vitamin D, but it's just the easier way to take it instead of taking a pill. And then I'll do my daily serving of multivitamins. So you see all these bags, the white bags, they're from March On. They're the same program that I was telling you guys about. But when I took the program, they gave you a big discount on all of their supplements. So I got a whole pack of them for like very cheap. So that's why I have so many March On things now. When I'm running, when I'm doing anything that's gonna require me sweating a lot, I'll do a scoop of this because this is also Nick Bear's. This is a BPN. It's called G1M Sport. So his brand is like Go One More. So that's why he named it this. But this is liquid carbs. So this is liquid carbs and electrolytes. 1 scoop of this has, well, it says it here, it has 20 grams of carbs. So this is like fast acting carbs. You don't got to worry about like being too full, having like a stomach full of like food. So instead of me running on an empty stomach, I'll do a scoop of this. But like today that I know I'm gonna have to like really work out hard, I did 2 scoops of this, and I did 1 scoop of electrolytes. And then this is workout fuel from March On. This has 200 milligrams of caffeine, so I kind of take it like a pre-workout. And then this one, performance hydration, it's the same thing as this. So really I'm going through the electrolyte solution first before I start on the March On one. But that's really all it is, bro. Just a bunch of electrolytes, a bunch of just salt for your body, because when you're sweating, that's really all that's coming out. And then if you don't rehydrate with the salt, like me personally, I'll get a headache, I'll get like really dry lips, and then I feel like crap. So I get lightheaded. So like if I don't take most of these, like when I'm doing the intense workout like today, I'm gonna start getting lightheaded midway through the whole workout. So that's why I usually do it. This is electrolytes. So this is if they let me drink it later. I'm gonna take it with me. Let me get my stuff. Te puedo comprar chipotle al rato. I feel like I'm starting to get anxious, nervous, excited, a little bit of everything. You know how they say it's like the same feeling in your gut? I think I always get like that, and then when I do it, I always do good. So I'm excited, bro. I feel like for this one, I'm actually prepared. So yeah, see how it goes.
You're gonna struggle the most in, bro.
I think the wall balls.
The wall balls for the end?
Yeah. The most I've done in a row is like 75, like without stopping.
Without stopping? Because they were saying that you gotta kind of get used to like training in zone 4, zone 5.
Damn.
Yeah, bro. So it's like.
I'm in a bag. But which one you got though?
I got the Morton drink.
I never had one of these, bro.
But they're like easier on your stomach.
Yeah.
They're easier on your stomach and then a little bit more faster.
All right, but I'll take it just in case.
But yeah. Also, they can't hand you nothing in the port.
Oh, that's what I was gonna ask.
They can't hand you.
So what if like you want to drink some electrolytes during the jump? You can't?
You can't, bro. They have water stations there. And Red Bull to spike your heart rate up.
Fuck no.
They got Red Bull, yeah. But
Let's go, man. Ahí hay muchos carros, mira. Vámonos. It's time, bro. I'm excited and nervous at the same time, but we got this.
He got this. He definitely trained for it, so he was well prepared. Ahí está, ¿lo ves?
Eso es lo que me dieron porque gané. Mira, dice, acabaste el Hyrox de Washington, D.C.
You did great. It was hard, right? You did it. Good job, babe.